Hey there, have you seen a charge from card service on your credit card and you wonder exactly what is going on? You might have been fed up already and you're like, oh, what exactly can you do? That is what we're going to be discussing in this video tutorial. Now, as a user, you might have noticed an unauthorized charge on your credit card shortly after providing your credit card information to a Spectrum representative over the phone. You see any card or service charge on your credit card, maybe you receive an email telling you that there's a service charge from Kata, then you need to know that it is also from Spectrum. Okay, a lot of people have asked me and I've told them that it is from Spectrum. And the thing is that, it's possible that after providing your card information over the phone, you realize that you got charged. And also, you wonder why the Spectrum representative couldn't use the card on your file, okay, for activation, and they had to ask for information over the phone. However, you need to know that the mobile system used by Spectrum might not share card information, okay, with the main account. So this might make it difficult for the representative to use the card on file, because a lot of people have asked me, Maverick, why exactly are they asking for my card? Like, why couldn't they use the card on file for the activation? Okay, and they need to ask for your card information over the phone. All right. So most of the time, the Spectrum might not share card information with the main account. All right. But let's talk about some possible, key points and potential solutions that might, result to this unauthorized charge from Spectrum representative. All right. Now, possibly yours might be different, but the one I've been able to see and experience from people is mostly from the Spectrum representative. All right. Now, the first one is fraudulent charges. Okay. Now, there can be the possibility of fraudulent charges where someone might have obtained card information and use it to make unauthorized charges. All right. So it might not actually be from Spectrum representative. Okay, so this is one of the reason. It might be that someone has possibly obtained the card information and use it to make unauthorized purchases, and it can also be from the Spectrum representative that have used the card to make unauthorized purchases. All right, whereby you're getting charged. So the best thing you need to do in this kind of situation is you need to contact the Spectrum fraud department to report the issue and request an investigation. Okay, so you need to do that very quickly, because most of the time these charges are not legitimate. Okay, that is the problem. Okay, also there can be scams involving shell account, because there's a new scam whereby scammers pose as Spectrum employees. Okay, so you need to know that there's some scammers that pose as Spectrum employees and they obtain account information from one person and they can use it to make payments on another person's account, which can lead to an unauthorized or unexpected charges. Okay, so best solution here also is to report to Spectrum fraud department, but you also need to be vigilant against such scams and report any suspicious activity. Okay, or possibly I will also suggest that you don't just drop your credit card information easily just like that. Okay, you must be very vigilant. All right, also unreturned equipment charges can also cause this, because sometimes the charge might be related to unreturned equipment. Okay, even if the services were disconnected. Okay, so equipment from Spectrum might have caused this. So in case you encounter any of these charges, then you might know that unreturned equipment that you've not returned can lead to getting charged from Spectrum. Okay, so you need to confirm with Spectrum whether the charge is related to unreturned equipment. Okay, and you can resolve the issue with them directly. Okay, so you need to ask them in case you have any unreturned equipment with Spectrum, then try as much as possible to ask them. All right, if that is the issue, then you want to try to return it immediately, because they might not talk, but they are possibly charging you. All right, also disputing charges with bank can also cause this. So if you are unsure about the legitimacy of the charge, then disputing it through your bank can help resolve the issue. So you can file a dispute with your bank and request a replacement debit card if necessary. Okay, so possibly this can be a solution. Okay, in case for people who are asking, this is a solution. So you can report the issue with your bank or credit card issuer. Okay, so if it is a debit card, just report it with your bank. Okay, and they can help you fix it or give you another replacement debit card. But if it's a credit card, so far we're talking about credit card here, you might want to talk with your credit card issuer or your bank to help you resolve this issue. All right, now you can also contact regulatory agencies. A lot of people have told me about these, but I don't really put it into practice. But when I told someone, the person was able to get a solution with this. So you contacting the Better Business Bureau, BBB, or filing compliance with regulatory agencies like the Attorney General or FTC, although this is kind of another type of steps that you need to take. But reaching out to these agencies for assistance in resolving the issue, it can also be a good one, especially if the amount that you see you are being charged is very much high. Okay, if it's a high amount that you know that, wow, I mean, this is the money that I want to use for something and I got charged, and after reaching out to my credit card issuer or my bank, let's say credit card issuer in this kind of case, I'm still not able to get it resolved, then you want to go ahead to this type of process. And if you reach out to Spectrum also and you're not getting it resolved, then this is the best one for you to go for by filing complaints with the regulatory agencies or Better Business Bureau. Okay. Also, persistence. You need persistence when it comes to this. You need to know that there is difficulty in resolving the issue with Spectrum, and you need to also have the persistence, okay, to seek resolution to this. So you need to keep following up with Spectrum until the issue is resolved satisfactorily. Okay, because if you do not go ahead to follow up with them, they might not really consider you, okay, because they have other things doing. So you need to follow up with them, keep emailing them, letting them know, give them a phone call, tell them that you need your money back, and don't let them rest. Okay. Also, have I talked about address verification? Oh, okay, maybe I forgot. Now, in some states like New York, debt must be verified before it can go to a collection agency. So you need to make sure that you verify debt and ensure it's legitimate before you take any further action. Okay, so make sure that you verify the debt. Okay, and ensure it's legitimate before you go ahead to take further action. Because in some states like New York, debt must be verified before it can go to a collection agency. All right, now direct communication with Spectrum. I think I've talked about this earlier, but you can also directly contact Spectrum to resolve the issue, explain to them, and let them know. All right. You also need to review your personal information. Okay, try and review your personal information with them, or try check it out and see if it hasn't been leaked or compromised. You need to make sure that you check that out. See if your information is still not leaked. Okay, such as service address. If it's not leaked and you are okay, then possibly that you are still good to go. All right. But if it's leaked, please try as much as possible to take action immediately. All right. Now, additional keynotes that you need to know is the legal action. Okay, so in case I've seen some people express frustration with Spectrum, who are handling the situation, and they kind of consider legal advice or taking legal action against Spectrum in other avenues for resolution to be applied. Okay, so credit report impact. Also, you need to know that if the charge isn't resolved, it could negatively impact your credit report. Okay, so try as much as possible to resolve the issue promptly to prevent any negative impact on your credit card. All right, now talking about some preventive measures that you can apply, I would suggest that you utilize the fraud detection feature provided by your bank and promptly report any suspicious activity, because you always have a fraud detection feature like alerts and some stuffs which have been provided by your bank. So in case you don't utilize them, please try as much as possible to be utilizing this fraud detection feature. Okay, it helps you from unauthorized charges just like this. All right. Also, staying vigilant and report any suspicious activity to both bank and Spectrum for investigation. It's also part of ways that you can scale through from this. Okay, and also be prepared to invest time and effort in disputing unauthorized charges. Okay, and you need to follow up with the bank and not only the bank, your credit card issuer and the service provider until the issue is resolved satisfactorily. I talked about this earlier on, but I'm repeating it again. Make sure that you follow up. Don't just report once and sit back expecting miracle to happen. It might not happen that way. All right, so this is what I have for you today. I believe this video has been very helpful to you. Maybe you've got a card or service charge on your credit card and you wonder exactly what you should do. Then this video has been able to let you know exactly what you can go ahead to do. Thank you very much for your time. Also, probably maybe you've experienced this type of credit card from Spectrum, like the kind of credit card charge from Spectrum, and you find a solution to reach. You can let us know in the comment box what you're able to do, or maybe if any of this what we've talked about in this video helped you, you can also let us know, okay, what your results, like what you've been able to do it to help other people to make the best decision right there. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I believe this video has been helpful. Peace and enjoy this every day. Bye.